we are.
You're running with you, brother. Huh.
Alright, alright.
Oh shit. Alright. There we go. Gonna start sharing her out.
Alright, Coco.
ICW Ring Hub. Once again, gotta love it.
There we are. We got Fick. What up, Ficko? How's the audio sounding, by the way?
Sounds fine to me. I know DOA asked me the other day what was wrong with your microphone.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I was like, what do you mean? And he said that you were coming in and out sometimes on the air.
Yeah, I'm echoey, bro.
He said that. Told him I don't know. Coming in and out sometimes. Told him, so maybe you'll buy yourself a microphone soon.
I'm not echoey this time. I think it's only when you go live and I'm with you that I'm echoey. But when I go live, I'm good. And you're good on my end as well.
Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea.
I'm going live at 2 PM Eastern, Fick.
Oh. We are live.
Ba-ding.
Ding. 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 Yeah, ICW Adrenaline signed Silva. I guess you saw that.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty big snatch, you know. I dig it.
He's got a big opportunity at the pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, I love it, I love it. The prong. Shut up, Vic. Fucking prong, bitch. Oh, boy.
Great, it's great, it's great. Episode 121 today.
Hell yeah.
It was live less than 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to
ICW
share it all over Twitter. I've tweeted it. I've posted it.
Alright.
So, we're pretty much gonna get what we're gonna get right now. So this is about Inferno. So I'm gonna refer everything to you, and when you need my comments, let me know.
Alrighty. Yeah, you will indeed. What up, Zach? Okay. Just start something real quick. Oh shit. Alrighty. Alright. Before we get on with the Inferno card for the day, Doug was mentioning something to me before we went on air. So Doug, if you would like to let everyone know what's going on.
As far as what?
As far as the pay-per-view.
The pay-per-view?
Yeah.
You mean my pay-per-view?
Your pay-per-view, yeah.
The hell's going on with this damn thing? If you guys didn't see it, I announced that I'm doing the pay-per-view next week. I can confirm now it'll be Thursday, the 27th at 5 PM Eastern Time.
Hell yeah.
And it's going to be a hell of a show. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of time before I actually go through the card. I'm going to let some people funnel in here real quick.
Okay, fair enough.
Right now we got 5. Right now we got 5. We'll see if a few more people funnel in. We can go. But I can tell you guys this right now. Every single title will be on the line. Every single match has an insane stipulation. And I did my best to get the entire roster booked. And some of the newcomers on the roster are going to be granted the opportunity of a lifetime. I'll just tell you that now.
There you go. Love it. What's going on, Kyle? How's it going? Alrighty. Yeah, I love that.
Once we cover half your show for Inferno, then I'll cover this pay-per-view card.
I like it.
The card and then we'll go through the rest of the matches.
Alright, who wants to hear the card then? Are we ready to get the card rolling for Inferno? I'll let you guys know the card. Me and Doug will discuss a little bit about it. Hell yeah. Me and Doug will discuss the card, discuss what we think is going to happen in the matches. You guys can leave your predictions as well. Let's get right to it. Alrighty, so the first match on Inferno, remember it's live at 2 PM Eastern Time today, and the first match, this is a madness, 10-man rumble for the vacant European Championship. We've got D-Train, DOA, Dustin Dixon, Jose Ortiz, Lucius West, Curtis Cage, King Dominator, Juggernaut J. Cruz, Timberwolf, and Bobby Dazzler. A star-studded affair. 10-man rumble for the European Championship. Doug, who you got?
I don't know.
Well, what do you think about it? Let me know, lad. Oh boy.
Do I go on a limb like I did for the television championship, or do I take a guy who's established? I mean, when you look at the guys in the match, I can't really find a guy who's on fire right now either. Most of the guys in this match have kind of struggled as of late. And some are kind of on and off. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out who'd be the most decorated.
Yeah.
I can't even really decipher that.
Well, we'll get 2 votes for Lucius in the chat.
Still like near the bottom. Well, Cruz is just now getting going.
Yeah.
King Dominator Cage. You know, you mentioned Lucius. He may be the most decorated. I mean, he was a 4-time internet champion before we pumped that title. Jose Ortiz was really coming on. DOA started to really come on recently. I really can't pick a favorite to win this match.
Wow.
I really can't. I might almost have to throw all 10 names in a hat and draw.
There you go, man. But the thing is, about a 10-man rumble, you can enter number 1 and still be able to win the damn thing. It's a 10-man rumble. It's not as difficult as a 30-man rumble. So wherever you're entering, it could be a win either way.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You can come in first or last, and it really ain't going to make much difference in 10-man rumbles. 20s and 30s, it's a little different, like you said.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But yeah, we got a vote for Bobby Dazzler, we got 2 votes for Lucius, and we got a vote for Cage, and we got a vote for Dominator now as well. I like it. So, anything else to add about this match? Remember, European Championship on the line, so we're going to crown our first ever European Champion here in ICW Inferno. So that's the mid-card championship. So one of these 10 men going to be the first champion, going to make history, become the first European Champion here today. It's going to be huge, man. It's a star-studded field, as I said. Absolutely incredible. The names in this match. Oh, it's going to be good. 10-man rumble. The start of the show as well. A rumble at the start is off. Wow. But yeah, man, and the other thing about this is, though, the bad thing about having a rumble starting off the show, the first match we're going to see in Inferno is going to have the Royal Rumble arena, but what are you going to do? It is what it is. Oh man. Alright, Doug, got anything else to add to it until we move on?
We shall.
Alrighty. So, that's been a great contest there, but then we've got some tag team action. In our second match, we've got the Heavenly Bodies taking on the Decade. Now, who the hell are the Heavenly Bodies? I'll let you know. The Heavenly Bodies are the team of beautiful Bobby Stunning and Dougie Hart. They have a new team name called the Heavenly. We've got Bryce Jacobs and we've got Rick Blade and Russell Chandler as well. And in this match it's going to be Rick Blade and Bryce Jacobs representing the Decade taking on the Heavenly Bodies. Doug, what do you think about this one?
This match, you're going to have 2 different types of teams.
Yeah.
You're going to have the technicians and the speed on one side, and you're going to have the strength and the aggression on the other side. And I think this match very well could come down to the endurance. And then the question is, will the Decade wear themselves out doing a lot of power moves, or will the Heavenly Bodies wear themselves out doing a little bit too much technical skills?
There you go, yeah.
It's going to be a complete coin flip, but the Decade has not been together in ICW yet.
They've not.
Where Stunning and Daddy Delicious have really been on fire when they were in 21 CW.
Oh yeah, 4-1 record if I'm not mistaken. 4-1 as a team.
So they get the job done. They do what they need to do. They get the job done. They're very, very, very effective at what they do. So you almost have to go with them to win this match.
There you go. What are you all saying in the chat?
That's why a thin. To me, that's why I'm on a thin. So.
Well, there you go.
Match could go either way.
Yeah, very well could. I mean, Rick Blade, he's not had the best of times in 21st Century Wrestling, whereas Bryce Jacobs, we have not seen anything from him here in ICW, making his debut here tonight, teaming up with Blade to take on the Heavenly Bodies. So we'll see what Bryce Jacobs is made of, especially in a tag team as well. It's going to be very interesting to see what they can bring to the table. But yeah, I'm excited for this tag team contest. Could go either way, as you said. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. What up, Gangster? Welcome, brother. Before we get into the next contest, I just want to add that I have 5 promos already set up for Inferno later today. So if you guys have not sent a promo and you want to send a promo, whether you're on the card or not, please do. have 2 slots open for promos, so get me some promos. Maybe even just one, or maybe the both of them. Maybe we can have a full show of promos. That'd be huge, because remember, 10 points for promos. 10 points. So get your promo sent. We already got 5. So there you go.
We gotta understand that, man. That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points, man, just for sending promos. You can do it either way. You can type it out, or you can record yourself. But there you go, man. So promos worth 10 points, so if you want to send one to Inferno today, please do. 10 points will come your way. We got 2 slots open. Alright, let's move on. Match number 3. I'm excited for this match because we've got 2 up-and-coming talents going to go at it, and a singles match, the first ever singles match we're going to ever see in Inferno. It's going to be Coco Killings taking on Grandmaster Glenn. What do you think about this, Doug?
Ooh. Let's see how I feel about this one. 2 up-and-comers.
Yep.
Grandmaster Glenn, he's a very interesting character. If you have not ever seen Grandmaster Glenn, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
He's a tough, rugged son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. And Coco Killings, I was a big fan of Coco Killings when he was part of the AWF agreement. I thought he very well could have been one of their top stars.
Same here, yeah.
That agreement fell through. He left the company. He then was going to join one of the farm systems. Instead, he gets to go right to the main roster.
Yeah, that's
huge. Everything being merged. I'll be willing to go out on a limb right here and not pick a winner, but say this.
Okay.
Both these guys, before the end of the year, could be in the world title picture.
Ooh, I dig that, I dig that. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, how are you guys saying in the chat room? What up, Mr. P? Welcome, brother. What are you saying in the chat room? We got 2 up-and-comers. We got Coco Killings. We got Grandmaster Glenn. And I know what you're saying about Coco Killings. He's a newcomer, same as Glenn. But both, like, pretty much really impressed during their time in AWF and, of course, the Farm Fed, if you're Glenn. So that's pretty huge. What up, Dominator? What up, Keith James? Okay. So, any last thoughts about this match?
Well, based off my statement, let's see who can get themselves on the right track faster.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, Fit gonna go with Coco Killings, and yeah, I agree with that, Doug. Who can get themselves on the right track? Because I believe Glenn already has a losing record. Coco Killings doesn't even have a record yet, making his debut as well as Bryce Jacobs will in the previous match that we covered. But yeah, Coco Killings making his debut here in ICW, going straight to the main roster. Big opportunity for both men here in this one to really make a name for themselves. So it's going to be good. A lot of votes for Coco in the chat. I like it. Coco Killings, Grandmaster Glenn coming your way on Inferno at 2 PM Eastern as we move on to our 4th of 7 matches this evening.
Before we get into this match, I want to let everybody know, as soon as we cover this 4th match, we're going to break away from the Inferno card, and I'm going to give you guys the full card.
Hey, okay.
For the Beach Brawl pay-per-view next week, Thursday, the 27th, 5 PM Eastern, and then we're going to get back on the Inferno card and make some more of these predictions. Lots of action, I'm telling you.
Alright, I like it.
4th match.
Alright, what's up, Vivian? Alright, 4th match. We got a great contest here. Now this one, it's right deep in the heart for me, man. We got a Fatal 4-Way elimination match for the new Lionheart Championship. We've got Chance Morgan, we've got Kona Lopez, we've got Brayden Frost, and we got Loki Williams. Now, this match makes so much sense in the world because Chance Morgan, the last ever Triple Crown champion, Conor Lopez lost that championship to Chance in the last ever 21st Century Wrestling episode. Brayden Frost, the last ever Lionheart champion, lost, or not the last ever, but he lost that on the last show of 21st Century Wrestling, and Loki is the last 2-1CW Lionheart champion. So we'll see who can become the ICW Lionheart champion here in this Fatal 4-Way elimination match. Remember folks, elimination 4-way dance, gonna be sick. Handing over the Duck.
Well, looking at this match, I will say it, and I've said it before, Low-Key Williams and Chance Morgan need to impress me. I think they're on a more inconsistent basis. One day they're great, one day they're not. They're like a radio. They're either on or off.
Yep. Fair.
Okay. Conor Lopez, usually more on than off, but again, needs to get himself together. Then it takes us to Brayden Frost, a man who actually has competed in ICW and won gold. So he, of all the guys in this match, knows what it's like to be here, and I think that gives him the inside track to win this match.
Okay. I like it. So we're gonna vote for Brayden. We're gonna vote for Loki. Gonna vote for Chance. Yep, I want predictions. Lay it on us. But yeah, man, this is gonna be great. And as well, we've got a Fatal 4-Way elimination match. So it could go either way, man, because if it's one fall for a finish, we could say Chance pin Kona again, we could see Brayden pin Loki. It could go either way and that's it, done. But no, it's Fatal 4-Way elimination. So if Kona pins Brayden, Brayden's gone, it's still on. Kona is not the champion. It keeps going until one man is left standing without being pinned or submitted, and will be the first ever ICW Lionheart champion, because there's no more 21st Century Wrestling Lionheart champion. No, that is no more. So Loki is no longer the champion. He's going to earn it back, but it's the new ICW title that they're fighting for here today. It's going to be great, man. This match I'm really excited for as well, because of course 4 of my guys from 21st Century Wrestling, and they're 4 of the most consistent guys we've got. But like Doug said, they're on or they're off, but we'll see who's more on than off here today. It is going to be a war, as Zach said. Fatal 4-Way elimination. Really excited for that one as we move on to match 5. Match 5 are the top 2 contenders for the Inferno World Championship, going 1-on-1. We've got Butcher Bloodlust, who will be accompanied to the ring by Gangster, taking on Thomas O'Sullivan, who will be with Maggie. O'Sullivan and Bloodlust. This is going to be a big, beefy battle. Who you got, Doug?
Beefy battle?
Big, beefy battle, man.
Big, beefy battle. Alright, well.
Oh, yeah.
When you look at who's coming to the ring with them, I'm going to word it bluntly, and I don't care if O'Sullivan likes it or not. Maggie's a bitch.
Jeez.
She gets involved, and I say that in the most respectful way possible, because she puts her ass in the match. She gets involved, which makes her dangerous.
There you go.
Okay, you see some of these other managers, they'll sit at ringside, they'll scream, they'll hoot, they're hollering. Let's take an example over an Adrenaline. You've got people questioning the abilities of Christopher Love because he doesn't physically put himself involved in the matches, but you clearly see him barking instructions at ringside all the time.
You do.
Maggie gets on the apron. Maggie will chew a motherfucker out. Maggie just don't care. Okay? But on the other side, Bloodlust is going to be accompanied by Gangster.
Yeah, well, I've never seen Gangster as a manager.
Never seen Gangster as a manager, but I'm pretty damn sure Gangster's not going to be afraid to get himself involved if need be.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I want Gangster behind me before I want Maggie behind me in a fight. So, I think this gives Bloodlust a huge advantage.
Okay.
And I think it just gives him the advantage.
I like it, but it's 2 huge competitors just going at it, and they're the top 2 for the Inferno World Championship as well, so this really puts them in line for a potential championship shot, whoever gets the job done. And Feck, what the hell? Again, bro, It's O'Sullivan versus Bloodlust, not Gangster. He put Gangster for the win. What are you doing, bro? Oh, he's back at it, man. He's back at it. Someone cure his drugs, man. He's getting high all the damn time.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for that one. The top two guys. But yeah, the managers really play a big effect into this one, as Doug said. We got Maggie, who is not afraid of getting herself involved, and I don't think that'll be any different from Gangster as well, because Gangster can really go to war when he's in the ring, and when he's outside of the ring, when he's on that apron, barking at the ref, perhaps putting chairs in the ring, is going to be dangerous. So this could go either way, man, and I'm excited for it. Big guys going at it, having a horse fight. It's going to be great. But there you go. TOS Bloodlust coming your way today at 2 for Inferno, and the first ever show. We move on to match 6 now, the penultimate match of the evening. It'll be an 8-man elimination match. It'll be a number 1 contendership match as well for the ICW Lionheart Championship. So the winner of this will face the winner of the 4-way elimination earlier in the night, and they will face them on the next week's show of ICW Inferno. So the contenders in this match, we've got Morte Loca, Puma, Drake Wolf, Dan Basham, Corey Hunter, Callum Brand, Hunter King, and Panic. Whew. What are you saying, Doug?
Well, I know a lot of people are going to quickly gravitate to Drake Wolf because he was on a roll.
Yeah.
At the end with 21 CW. Now you're putting him on the main roster. And when you look at this match, Morte Loca and Puma have been on the main roster, but they've been more of a tag team.
They
together.
Yeah.
As the Mexican Wrecking Crew before they were singles. So to me, that gives them a disadvantage. Dan Basham, Corey Hunter, Callum Brand, all part of the farm system. Hunter King and Panic have been on the main roster and have been a part of the main roster. And again, I think that's going to give them a huge advantage because this is a whole different ball game. These guys are used to performing in front of 2,000-3,000 fans. This is a packed capacity house now. We're talking 8, 9, 10, 15,000 fans. It's a huge different thing.
There they are.
That gives Hunter King and Panic the advantage in this match. And I'm not going to be able to, I can't really pick one or the other, but I'm thinking Hunter Panic wins this match.
There you go. Hunter King. The prediction there. I like it. But, I seen Thomas O'Sullivan say, Hunter seems to excel in this type of match. What Hunter are we talking about here? We got Corey Hunter, then we got Hunter King. So I'm not sure which Hunter he's really referring to here. But we've got to go with, so Fix says Puma's going to win it. Any more predictions? Because like Doug said, Drake Wolf was on a damn roll in the closing stages of 21st Century Wrestling. He put on incredible matches. O'Sullivan says Corey. There you go, okay. So got to vote for Corey, got to vote for Puma, and we got to vote for Hunter King. What about the rest? Because this match is going to be good as well, man. 8-man elimination. This will be chaotic. This will be all over the place. But let's see if we can go over everybody here. So Drake Wolf, like I said, on 21st Century Wrestling, really made a name for himself, especially in the closing few episodes of 21st Century Wrestling. He kept putting on great matches, and he was always very resilient. You could not put this guy away with one finishing move. Nah, you just couldn't. So Drake Wolf, very dangerous in that ring, man. Very dangerous. We've got Morte Loca as well. Dangerous striker, perhaps high flyer as well. Can't wait to see what he does on the main roster of ICW Inferno, because I drafted him, or Henry K. Watson for that matter, drafted him. He saw something in Morte Loca, and we'll see if Morte shows that here tonight, as well as Puma. Then we'll get Dan Basham. Now Dan Basham, he's an interesting character, and I don't really know how to describe him, so I'm going to pass you over to Doug here, because Doug really worked with Basham over in the MWF. So what would you use best to describe Dan Basham?
Oof. A street fighter.
Okay, I like it.
When I say street fighter, I'm talking the video game.
Aye.
That's just what he reminds me of. He just reminds me of a video game type character. You know, he's very old school. Comes to the ring wearing his shirtless now karate gi but he made sure he's got that black belt around his waist.
Yeah, he does.
So clearly, you know what he's about just from that. And he's built like a damn tank on top of that.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of guy who's clearly got athleticism and ability despite how big he is. So he's going to be able to bring who knows what to the table.
I like
yet
it.
to really see what he's truly made of. We didn't get enough time to look at him in Mexican Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, we didn't, man, we didn't. But yeah, I really can't wait to get to see what he is made of. And it brings me on to Corey Hunter. Now, Thomas Sullivan made an interesting point. What's going on, Silver? Well, Sullivan made an interesting point, right? He said that Corey Hunter seems to excel in these type of matches. But when you look at the history of 21st century wrestling, alright? Now, no one else would probably know this, but I get the memory, and obviously I've done 21st century wrestling, so I've got first-hand experience here. Corey Hunter was a part of a Fatal 4-Way elimination match. He was a part of a Fatal 5-Way elimination match. He was the first eliminated in both of them. Alright, so I don't know if Hunter will be able to pull this one off. But with that being said, remember, in the big 20-man rumble for the ICW or the 21st Century Wrestling Lionheart Championship, Corey Hunter scored 8 eliminations in that match, throwing 8 competitors over the top rope. But in matches where you have to pin 7 other opponents, he's usually always the first one out. In the case of the Fatal 5-Way and the Fatal 4-Way. So we'll see if that's the case here tonight. So that's a very interesting point, going back to what O'Sullivan said. So I can't wait to see if Hunter can actually pull it off here in this one. Callum Brand as well. He was on fire when he first went on to 21st Century Wrestling, but then kind of fell off, losing a little bit. So we see if he can get back on track here in this one. But Hunter King, as you said, probably the odds-on favourite, if not Panic, because them two have experience over in the main roster. But it really could go either way, so I'm excited for this match. Anything else to add there, Duck?
I think you just covered it all very nicely right there.
Alright, great. Now, we're on to the big bit of business. It's time to cover the main event of the evening, because the ICW Inferno World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as the 2 former world champions, the 2 most recent world champs, get a crack to get their title back in a triple threat Extreme Rules match. That's right, I didn't mention it in the card announcement on Skype, but as in a triple threat Extreme Rules match for the ICW Inferno World Championship, we've got TK Anderson taking on Keith James, taking on the champion, the enforcer himself, Rick Blanchard. What do you think about this, Doug?
You got... Yeah. Oh shit, with this match, what I looked at is real simple, and I don't know if anyone noticed this or even if you realized it, but this is the last 3 world champions.
I literally mentioned that.
Okay, make sure I heard you on that. So TK won the belt, lost it to Keith James, who then lost it to Rick Blanchard.
Yep.
Now TK only held the belt for 11 days. Keith James held the belt shy of a month. And as of today, Rick Blanchard has been the champion for a month.
Okay.
So these guys have pretty much ruled the roost for the last 2 or 3 months in all of ICW. And what a size group we got here. I mean, let's look at, like say, for example, TK. He's clearly the biggest guy in the match at 7'4". Okay. And then poor little Keith James, and I say poor little Keith James, he's only 6 foot, which means he's damn near 1.5 feet smaller. Okay, now Blanchard's only 6'2", okay, but he's 255 pounds to Keith James 212. But the one thing we've learned about Keith James, it's not about the freaking size of the guy, it's about the fight that this guy has, and he is very tenacious. He reminds me of TNT, of his ability to keep taking ass whooping and keep coming back. And when you look at what he's done in the company, and you see the fact that his record is 28-29. Of those 29 losses, I guarantee you he was in 20 of those. Yeah. He barely ever has taken a beating. He barely ever has been just completely whipped like a dog. It's barely ever happened. And now everybody's taken that type of beating already in this company. We've seen it, but he's in them. TK comes into the match at 14-14. which is amazing considering a guy his size.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, what's his deal? He should be more dominant, in my opinion. Why isn't he more dominant? You know, I honestly think he needs to lose some weight. I think it slows him down, and I think he doesn't allow him to use his size to his advantage because he's a very strong guy. He carries a lot of weight, and I think he gets worn down. And then you go to Blanchard, 25-16 record, one of the better records in the company, and I think he's at a major disadvantage in this match.
Ooh, okay.
Okay? His finisher is the claw.
It is.
So he has to slap the claw. In my opinion, if you do something to an individual and you put them on the ground and you cover them 1, 2, 3, that's easier to be accomplished without someone interrupting it than it is to slap a claw and forcing someone to tap.
Fair enough.
So I've never seen Blanchard force someone in a tap in 3 seconds or less. I've not seen it. It normally takes 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds for him to get the tap out. So his finishing maneuver, the move he is comfortable with to win, is compromised in this type of match. Does he have anything else in his arsenal that he can pull out to secure pinfall victory when someone's just trying to get across the ring and break up his pinfall?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he does or not because we've yet to see it. You know, so when it comes down to it, I think Keith James and T.K. Anderson have a better opportunity to use submission holds for wins.
Fair enough. Man, you broke that down there, but let me just say, real quick, as Doug mentioned and as I mentioned previously, I booked this match because they're the 3 most recent world champions, and I happen to have them all on Inferno. So I was like, you know what? This makes so much sense. I want a good main event. I want one that people will be like, holy, okay, this is great. But yes, 3 most recent world champions. We got the current champion Blanchard, we got Keith James, and we got T.K. Anderson. And I totally agree there with Young Samurai. Claw can still kill. It can still kill it, alright? So there you go, man. And yeah, smart move indeed, thanks P. But whoever he slaps that claw on, it could be game over, especially if he slaps it on Keith James and perhaps TK is rolled out at the outside of the ring and he's hurt or whatever. Keith James could be tapping out real quick there. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Doug. I feel that the claw will not it will not damage Rick Blanchard whatsoever on this one. If he gets it at the perfect moment with somebody else on the outside of the ring, I feel like it's Blanchard's to win. But at the other end of it, it could go either way. So there you go.
There it is.
So leave your predictions for that main event in the chat, because I think I only saw one prediction in the chat room. So leave predictions. What are you thinking? Who's going to win this main event? Now I apologise to Doug because he said after the 4th match he's going to run down the pay-per-view card, but I kind of just jumped in. So I'll let you do that now, brother.
That's really fun. I said, yeah, fuck it, let's go. I'm good. Alright. Well, I want everybody to buckle themselves up. Because I'm telling you right now, this card I'm about to give you is absolutely freaking bonkers. It's absolutely insane. And I'm going to tell you now, this might be the wildest card I've put together in a while. And if you didn't hear it, you didn't see the announcement, Adrenaline is doing its pay-per-view as planned, because ICW is going to stick to its roots. We're doing the pay-per-view. And it is going to be Beach Brawl Thursday, the 27th at 5 p.m. So I want to go to Callum real quick. Adrenaline, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Inferno. Will next week be Inferno? Or do we know if Inferno will have its own pay-per-view? Or is that something that's still on the table in the front office?
Well, it's funny you say that, because I, Callum, am yet to know. Because that decision goes down to Henry K. Watson, and he will be on Inferno later today at 2, and he will be discussing many matters as well as that, as well as when the first ICW Inferno pay-per-view will take place and what the pay-per-view will be, because we've came to the decision, folks, that Adrenaline and Inferno will have different pay-per-views. It will not be the same old pay-per-views. They'll have different pay-per-views, probably 2 a month, but we'll see when the first Inferno one will take place, as Henry K. Watson, Sir Henry K. Watson, will let us know later on today at the start of Inferno.
Alright, well then let me get to this Beach Brawl pay-per-view card that takes place again Thursday the 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to jump right in this with our television title match. The television title will be defended in a TLC rules match.
Ooh, wow, okay.
As Pretty Ricky Rhodes is going to be having his hands full. He's going to defend against Carter Justice, Jack York, Gabriel Yamamoto, The Dark Secret, and Jake Steele. 6-man TLC.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. I got a feeling that title's changing hands. I got a feeling.
Now I'll mention those names again. TLC for the TV title. Pretty Ricky Rhodes defends against Carter Justice, Jack York, Gabriel Yamamoto, The Dark Secret, and the All-American Jake Steele. That match is going to be nuts. All kinds of types of talent in that match.
Yeah.
Different strategies they're going to use, sizes, shapes. Holy hell.
Yeah, that's crazy,
you know. A prediction on that one?
Oh, can I? Alright. Okay, we're talking about ladder matches here. But you know what's baffling to me? Fair enough, yeah. DLC, forgot. But yeah, no, what's baffling to me though is when we done the Ring Hub for Adrenaline's card, you were like, I think Ricky Rhodes gonna win this Battle Royal, and what fucking happened? He won the Battle Royal. So we all know if Doug takes Ricky Rhodes to win this, he's gonna end up retaining.
But before anybody makes a prediction, I do want to make this announcement. As long as the game doesn't fuck up my creation, this match can be won by pinfalls and submissions as well.
Oh shit, really? Oh damn.
You do not have to climb a ladder and pull the belt down.
Oh, that may change it then.
I did a match creation. Tables, ladders, and chairs are involved, but I have it set up that you can win by pinfall and or submission.
I like that. Okay, okay. I like it. Ooh. Alright. This really changes it then, because I was eliminating the big guy from scratch.
Yeah.
Nice. Gabriel could get it. We could get Dark Secret getting it. We could get Ricky Rhodes retaining now. Jake Steele could easily get it done. He's a great competitor in that ring. Really impressed in that Battle Royal as well. Jack York.
It's a good match.
Yeah, man. Jack York as well, man. He's really coming on. He really impressed me in that Fatal 5-way match he was in. And of course Carter Justice as well in an incredible battle for the North American Championship.
More just taking the field. Most people are just going to take the field in this one. It's hard to pick one guy.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm going to sneak in a prediction. I'm not going to go with Ricky. I'm not going to go with Steele. I'm going to go with Jack York. It's a bold prediction, but I'm going with it. I'm sticking with Jack York.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a match for the pay-per-view card.
It is, man. It is.
Look at your prediction. Now, I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to get into the next match.
Okay.
This match will be for the ICW Adrenaline World Tag Team titles. The newly crowned Tag Team Champions are Triple D, ladies and gentlemen. Deranged, Demented, and Delusional. And they're going to take on the only tag team that didn't get to see action last week on Adrenaline. And they're going to take on the Ku Klux Clowns.
Ooh.
So you're going to have a lot of wild, weird individuals in that. And not only is it a tag team title match, but this match is also going to be an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere.
Jeez, okay.
So you got 4 Looney Tunes in this ring.
Yeah.
4 guys that are just, as it said, deranged, demented, and delusional. Fits all 4 guys.
It does, yeah.
They're mental cases. They all 4 need a padded room. If the game would let me do a padded room match, this may be what the stipulation be.
Oh man, yeah, as you said, all four guys pretty much the same, man. They may as well come a big stable at this point.
It's insane.
But
I'm kind of stoked for this one because you don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah, all similar personalities in this one. It's gonna be nuts. Ah, jeez. You see, Triple D have just been on a roll as two former world champions. You gotta take them as the singles guys, but then you gotta take the Ku Klux Klans because they've got the tag team experience. But with that said, Invictus were the more tag team, if you will, on Adrenaline show, and they lost the titles to Triple D in that one. So it could really go either way. And you know what? I'm not gonna pick a winner in this one. I just want to sit back, relax, enjoy it on the pay-per-view next Thursday. It'll be good, man.
Now, when you mentioned they have the singles advantage, when it comes to the Ku Klux Klans, they did have they have Crimson Clown. Okay, he does the singles competition.
He does.
Killer Clown and Crazy Clown have never been in a singles match in ICW history. They've always been in tag team action.
Well, there you go.
So that's, you know, just to touch on the opposite of what you just said. You know, that's how that is. So now we're going to move on. Once we have tag team champions, what do you need? Contenders.
Okay, fair.
Correct?
Yeah.
So we're going to have contenders, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see, under tornado rules and elimination.
Jesus.
Remember that. Eliminations. And it's under tornado rules. And it's going to be a fatal four-way tag team match.
God damn.
Invictus, the Purity Express, the Second City Militia, and the Heartbreak Express. Fatal four-way action, elimination rules, and all 8 men will be in the ring at the same fucking time. Yeah, I said fuck.
Holy balls.
The winners get the winner of the Clowns and Triple D.
Damn. Oh, fatal four-way elimination, tornado rules, 8 guys in the ring at the same time. This is gonna be off the wall. This could go anywhere, man. How the fuck are you supposed to pick a winner?
I don't know if anybody knows, because this is me speaking out of character. I'm not sure how the fucking game's gonna work. It's under elimination rules, so my question is, will the guys have to eliminate one guy and the team leaves, or do you gotta pin both guys? I'm not sure how the game's
I think it's both guys. I could be wrong, but I think it's both guys.
We'll find out.
I guess we will.
I love it though, either way. I hope it's both guys, because it makes an interesting element.
Yeah, it does, man.
I didn't get a chance to test it. So,
oh boy.
I don't know if you feel like making a prediction in this, because quite frankly, it's tough in this type of match.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Like, Purity Express had a war with Second City Militia. And them two could be the front runners. But then, of course, you got Invictus. And then you got the new team of the Heartbreak Express, who are really good as a team, a really good showing when they defeated the Love Factory. I can't pick. I'm gonna have to leave this blank again. I can't. It's too tough, man. 4 great teams. It's gonna be a war, though, I'll tell you that.
Now we know Adrenaline has 7 tag teams.
They do, yeah.
And they are Triple D, the Clowns, Invictus, Purity Express, Second City Militia, the Heartbreak Express. Meaning there's one tag team not mentioned, the Love Factory.
Indeed.
But not to worry. I hope Feck's still here. The Love Factory is indeed booked for the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to let everybody know right now. Christopher Love went into the offices of Doug Savage, and he filed a complaint with Mr. Savage. And he stated he was very frustrated with everything that was being said about him in the locker room of ICW about how he's a detriment to the Love Factory, how he's not good enough for them. It got to the point that both Vernon Quinn and Feck began to question this themselves.
Damn.
So, due to the fact of the way the language is wrote in the contracts of the Love Factory, Christopher Love controls their contracts. He controls their career.
Jeez.
So he wants them to see what it's like to go to the ring without him. He wants them to go to the ring in a match for them to bring their skills to the table and see what they're truly made of without him.
Okay.
And that match is going to be inside it. Both bringing to the table, and I really think it's going to be, like you said, a very interesting match. And now we're going to have to see how the Love Factory feels being forced, if you will, to be put into a match against each other. You know, this is quite interesting. Quite interesting turn of events here.
Yep.
And I'm just like, well, damn. Christopher Love showed up in the office, man. He wasn't playing games. He was very pissed off. So I don't know if this is going to cause some issues within the stable, or if this is going to be what they can do to finally bury it and move forward. I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Could be good, though. Interesting. Steel cage as well. Jeez.
Yes. All right. Moving on. The fifth match that I'm going to bring you guys for the pay-per-view that takes place this Thursday coming up.
Yep.
It is going to be a 6-man match. Okay? And it is going to be for the North American Championship.
Damn.
Okay? Now, once I give you guys the participants, I've got one more little treat for you. Powerhouse is going to defend the North American Championship against DTM versus Max Muscle versus Todd O'Sullivan versus Colt Wyndham versus Monsoon. All 6 men will be in the ring at the exact same time. And ladies and gentlemen, you can win this match. Pinfalls, submissions, knockouts. There will be no ring break. So if your feet are on the ropes or under the ropes, the referee can still count.
Jesus.
Because ladies and gentlemen, there's one little special feature to this match besides all that. This match is also going to be a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Holy fucking shit. You stuck this out. Fucking Dog Savage, what the fuck, boy?
30-minute Iron Man match.
Oh, I could go either way.
Pinfalls, submissions, knockouts, no ring breaks.
Oh. How the hell are you meant to pick a winner here, bro? How the hell are you meant to pick a winner here? This is huge. This is mad.
Indeed.
Adrenaline going all out. Fucking hell, Henry K. Watson really gonna pick it up, bro. Your pay-per-view's gonna have to go past all expectations of matching adrenalines, Henry. God damn.
Indeed.
I gotta get on a call with Henry K. Watson, man. Gotta pull some strategy in it.
Woo!
Oh boy.
I don't know who to give the advantage in this match.
Nah, man,
really
it's out of control, boy. It's crazy.
I know you didn't expect to hear Iron Man match for 6 guys.
Don't think anybody did. Jesus. That's huge.
Oh man.
Yeah, it could go either way, man. Like any 6 of these guys could win it easily, bro. Easily. Man.
All right. We still got 2 more matches to go.
Alright, let's hear it.
Alright, now this match I want everybody to pay close attention. Pay close attention to this match because this match is being regarded as a dark horse rumble. It is going to be a typical 8-man battle royal.
Alright.
But it is a dark horse rumble. Now I'll give you the participants and then I will explain why this match is being regarded as a dark horse rumble. We're going to cover the last 8 guys in the rankings, which are Zach Danger, Royo Solomon, Alexander Quinn, Alex Starr, Duke Statishev, Josh Wright, Douglas Treefeather, and the new signee, Silva. All 8 men will be in the ring at the same time. Classic Battle Royal.
Okay.
Called a Dark Horse Rumble, and here's why. Doug Savage is going to throw a bone to the 8 guys in the rankings that are at the bottom. Whoever wins the Dark Horse Rumble will be the guy who gets the first shot at the winner of the world title main event. That's right, this is a #1 world title match for a Dark Horse. Who's gonna steal it? Who's gonna get it? And who's gonna get a shot at the lifetime from the bottom?
Gee, that's huge, you know. Whew. Okay.
Zach Walker, Zach Danger, Royo Solomon, Alexander Quinn, Alex Starr, Duke Statishev, Josh Wright, Douglas Treefeather, and Silva. One of those guys gets a shot.
That's mad. And just to clear this up, y'all that are in here, this is not the Inferno card later on. This is the pay-per-view card we're going to see next week for Adrenaline's pay-per-view. This is Beach Brawl next Thursday, the 27th at 5 PM Eastern. So just clearing that up. But yeah, that match is fucking insane. Get a shot at the world title, you know. Fucking hell, Doc Savage, calm down. Jesus.
There it is.
Like,
it's bonkers, man. He's giving them a chance of a lifetime. Now, when you look at the roster, Danger, you know, like, we don't know what he's made of. It's his debut. Royo showed up for one match so far, and it was a very interesting. He looked good. Alexander Quinn, he's kind of reminding us more and more of his father. We're going to see what happens there. Duke Dadashev, he's somebody that I don't know which way to look at him just yet. Josh Wright, we know what he's made of in other promotions. He's been a world champion in other promotions and been very dominant. Douglas Treatfeather's just starting his wrestling career. Like, holy shit. Silva, new to the company, we don't know nothing about him. And then it leaves me with the last guy, Alex Dar.
Yeah, that's mad.
Okay, when you look at it, you got Alex Dar, who is a former world champion.
He is.
He is a former world champion, so he's been there, he's done that. And when you look at Alex Dar's history, okay, former United States champion, former television champion, former 5-time world tag team champion. In ICW, he's one of the most decorated guys. To me, the Great Lakes Badass, the era of Dar is golden is what he's been preaching. Well, he's got an opportunity to bring that full circle if he can win this match and get a world title shot, because I honestly would have to call him the favorite.
Yeah, I mean, it's either between him and Josh Wright to be the favourite, because of course Josh Wright was the winner of that big 5-man elimination match on Inferno, had a really good showing, as well as Dar. But them two are definitely the most experienced. But the Battle Royal can go either way, because you get 8 incredible talents in there, and 2 of which we've not even seen from yet. So yeah, man, it could go either way. But of course Dar and Josh Wright are the ones that many would probably associate to have the best chances of winning, but it could really go either way. But yeah, that's a huge match, man. Fucking hell.
Nelson Alvarado, welcome.
What up, what up?
Alright, now that takes me to the final match, which will be the main event of the Beach Brawl pay-per-view coming this way Thursday. That's not today's 2 o'clock card. Remember, 2 p.m. we go live with Inferno.
Hell yeah.
But the main event at Beach Brawl pay-per-view Thursday will be for the ICW Adrenaline World Heavyweight Championship, and it is going to be a 5-way Hell in a Cell.
Of course it is.
As the current champion.
Of course it's a champion. 5-man.
Bad attitude. Angel Flores, who is managed, I might add, by Christopher Love. For those who seem to doubt him and want to live on the apron strength of guys from the past, I'll point that out. And he will be defending the title against John Savage, Shakona, Byron Austin, and the KO King.
Yeah, me, woohoo. Jesus.
That, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the rankings,
oh boy,
you will see it's Flores, Savage, Shakona, Austin, KO King. Those are your top 5 based off points.
Yeah.
I mean, now Angel Flores doesn't have more points than the guy ranked number fucking 1 for the North American Championship, but he's the champion.
Yeah.
So you got the top 4 contenders and the champ. And Kyle Young is the 5th contender, but he's involved in the number 1 fatal 4-way tag team match.
He is.
I like his chances there too. He is a former 3-time world tag team champion.
He is, yeah. So, coming back to this big main event, I just want to kind of break down a little bit. Perhaps a lot of people would be saying that Angel Flores got lucky winning that world championship, because all he had to do was elbow someone in the face and he won that damn title and busted him open. That's all he had to do. So this just be luck. Will that championship reign just be luck, or will he be able to hang on to it and keep going as the champion of Adrenaline, the first ever champion, I might add. We'll see if that run can last a little longer, but I don't really like his chances. 5-man Hell in a Cell, you get 2 big boys, Shakona and John Savage. You got a veteran in the business, we got Byron Austin, and then you got me, who I don't think I'm winning this match, but it could go either way, man. It could go either way. Gonna be sick, bro. Then you get the KO King. That's my character if you didn't know. Who the hell doesn't know that though? Come on. But there you go, man. Yeah, that's a fucking sick card, you know. Sick pay-per-view card. I love it. I love it.
Like I said, try to bring some excitement for the pay-per-view. Trying to hope you guys enjoy it. All we do is here is try to have some fun. So I figured, you know what? And I'm going to speak out of character, and I've said this to a couple people. I've not done many one-on-one matches. Obviously, there's going to be the first one, and the reason being is I'm still learning this roster. I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be my more active guys, who's going to be my most involved guys, and I'm really trying to help separate the field, if you will, by getting some guys some wins and some losses, separating the points a little bit, so when I get that all weeded through and worked out, I'll know what direction I need to go with my talent to start pushing guys, because I don't want to just base it off of where they were before the roster merger. I'm treating this like it's almost like a brand new company. I'm giving everybody the same fair opportunities to the best of my ability while still honoring what we were doing. So it's a thin line I got to straddle, but I think I'm doing a good job, at least to the best of my ability, I believe. And some guys might not be happy with all the matches, and that's going to happen.
Yeah,
some guys might want their shot and be like, "Where's mine?" And I understand that as well. But you know, like I said, I'm excited for this. I'm stoked for this. Yeah. And I really think this pay-per-view is going to be awesome.
It is, man. The card is insane, and like you said, I'm liking your idea of doing a lot of multi-man matches, not doing too much singles matches. I'm kind of doing the same. Yes, I have 2 singles matches on my card, but it's only 2. We have a lot more multi-man matches to get through. We've got a singles tag match as well, but we've got a lot of multi-man matches. I'm learning my roster as well. You're learning your roster. We're building guys up, and then when we really get into the mix of things, you'll start to see a lot more singles matches. So there you go, man.
And then I also want to mention this. I'm going to put this out here right now for you guys to hear. And Callum's unaware of this.
Fucking
I didn't bring this up to him at all.
Okay.
That being said, with the amount of guys we have on the roster, with the amount of talent we have just in general, with the amount of days of the week that we might actually be able to do shows, I'm considering doing house shows with this roster.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the house shows, it's going to be one of 2 options. The house shows could be our way of developing the young lion in the television title divisions. Meaning, if you're not in that bracket, you're not on the show.
Okay.
Meaning they face each other. Or it could be anybody on the show and we actually download a few jobbers. Now, the problem with that is, you already know who's going to win. It ain't a fucking chance for the other guys. It's just us getting together and shooting shit and getting free wins for people. So I kind of like building the divisions against each other.
Yeah.
More.
And that's a better idea for me as well, of course, because I think I've only got like 1 spot left open in my roster, so I feel like that'd be a much better idea to just build the TV and Lionheart Championship division and have them face each other on the house shows. But yeah, 100% would rather that anyway. Even if I had enough for jobbers, I'd rather do that anyway.
And for a house show, I'd probably only want to do like 3 matches.
Yeah.
Just 3 matches, rock and roll with it, and take it from there and have some fun.
There you go.
And it just allows some guys to get on shows. And what it does is it also helps me, and I know it'll help Callum when we book shows later. If we don't get everybody on the card, the first division that should suffer, honestly, is the Lionheart and the TV.
Yeah.
That should be the first 2 brackets that we ignore, to be honest, just simply because they're at the bottom of the barrel, and you want to get the bigger names on first.
Of course, yeah.
And that's just my honest opinion. People may disagree, and that's fine. But I'm saying after that, that gives them kind of their own show to shine. They could be in main events and stuff like that. So I think it'd be a good opportunity for the entire roster, because you never know when your guy's going to get knocked down the ranks.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
so
all I have to say about that.
yeah, fair. So a lot of y'all are kind of going away here, so we'll wrap this up, but I just want to quickly mention, when my show goes off the air, we'll be counting this towards the ratings war. Remember, we're doing a ratings war. Of course, me and Doug are all doing this, you know, entertainment. We're all friendly, but as our general manager characters, Sir Henry K. Watson and Doug Savage, we're going to be rivals. We're going to be going at it. We're going to be trying to outdo the other show and try and get more ratings. And the way that's going to work are views and likes. So say for example, a show has 124 views and it has 23 likes. That will be 124.23 of the viewers, and we'll see if the other show can get more of that or less of that. Did I explain that right, or do you need to do it, Doug? I feel I explained that alright.
Yeah, and like I said, let you guys know, each show is being given 48 hours. Yep. To build up their views, to build up their likes. So at exactly 2 o'clock today, when Adrenaline hits the air, when Inferno hits the air, that's where Adrenaline's ratings will stop. And then at 2 o'clock Eastern on Sunday, that's when Inferno's ratings will stop. And then that's where, if you go to the website right now, you will see that I have on the website, it says Ratings War. And on there you will find the Adrenaline logo and you will find the Inferno logo. I will put down the date, or I'll write week 1, however we're going to describe it, and I'll put down the numbers. And again, like Callum said, it's going to be the number of views by the number of thumbs up, and then it'll be wrote down. So basically, if you just look at it, if we get, say, 80 views and 10 thumbs up, it's going to say 80-10.
Yep.
So, and then say the next show's 87-12. So obviously 87-12 is higher than 80-10. So it'd be basically 8,712 to 8,010. And it's going to be easy to see who wins the rating war that week. Right now, Adrenaline is doing very well. Inferno, I'm pretty sure, is going to be doing equally as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see. And that's where, like I said, I want you guys to know, when it comes to the shows, it's your responsibility to help push your show. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Tell them, hey, check this out. And get them involved and see, you know, if they like it or not. You know, maybe you can get a fan out of this. You never fucking know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
But yeah, it's going to be great, man. Remember, Inferno coming your way in almost just an hour now. It's coming your way at 2 PM Eastern, and it will be from Florence, Italy, because of course we've got the international, and Inferno's going to be going overseas, all over the place. We're starting off our first show in Florence, Italy here today, so it's going to be a good one. Remember, we're going to hear from Henry K. Watson, Sir Henry K. Watson, the general manager of Inferno. He's been telling us when the first ICW Inferno pay-per-view will take place, and what will it be called, and when it will be. So we'll hear that from Henry K. And of course, speaking of promos, if you guys want to send promos, then hit me up privately, either on Skype or Facebook, and either type your message so I can read it on the air, or record yourself doing a voice promo. And yeah, I'll put it on the show. Remember, I got 2 slots open, so make sure to send your promo and I can get them filled and have a full show of promos. That'll be sick for Inferno. Before we wrap this up, I'm going to go over the card for Inferno one last time real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. So, let me find this here. Alright, so match 1, we've got the 10-man rumble for the ICW European Championship. That title is vacant. We're going to find out our first champion here today. We've got D-Train, DOA, Dustin Dixon, Jose Ortiz, Lucius West, Curtis Cage, King Dominator, Juggernaut Jake, and Bobby Dazzler going at it. 10-man rumble. That'll be sick. Then we've got match 2, tag team contest, the Heavenly Bodies of beautiful Bobby Sunning and Daddy Delicious Dougie Hart taking on the Decade of Rick Blade and Bryce Jacobs. Match 3, Coco Killings going one-on-one with Grandmaster Glenn, and that'll be the first ever singles match on ICW Inferno. So history made between them two, and history made for the winner as well, to be the winner of the first ever singles match on Inferno. 2 up-and-comers, Glenn and Killings going at it, going to be good. Then we've got the Lionheart Championship Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Chance Morgan, Conor Lopez, Brayden Frost and Low-Key Williams because of course that makes so much sense. I'm not going to repeat it again, but you can head back and find out why this match is happening, but you should already know anyway. Then we'll get match 5, Butcher Bloodlust with Gangster in his corner taking on Thomas O'Sullivan with Maggie in his corner. The top 2 ranked for the Inferno World Championship going at it. Bloodlust and 2 big boys going at it. Gonna have a big battle there, man. And of course we've got the 8-man elimination match. Number contender for the Lionheart Championship. Winner will take on the Lionheart champion, whoever wins the 4-way earlier in the night, at the next show of Inferno. We've got Morte Loca, Puma, Drake Wolf, Dan Basham, Corey Hunter, Callum Brand, Hunter King and Panic. That'll be a crazy contest. Elimination rules as well. And of course the main event, the ICW Inferno World Heavyweight Championship on the line. TK Anderson, Keith James and the enforcer, the champ himself, Rick Blanchard. And there it is. Anything else to add, Doug, before we wrap this up?
Not a thing.
Alright, great. So 2 PM Eastern today, so 1 hour and 50 minutes from now. Gonna be a great show, man. ICW Inferno coming your way. Don't miss it. The card is lit. It's gonna be great, man. Alright, we've been on here for 1 hour and 7 minutes. We gotta wrap this up, man. We've been on for a while. Thanks for checking out ICW Ring Hub, and we will see you for ICW Inferno in 1 hour and 50 minutes. We'll see you guys there. Peace!